Dumela. Let us do question 7. In the diagram, we have AC is the diameter of the circle with the center O. Note that AC is a chord, just like any other chord, but what makes it special is that it passes through center O. And the fact that it passes through center O, that makes it a diameter. And now you need to look at the angles at the circumference that are subtended by the same diameter, which is AC. And the first angle I see is B1 plus B2, so that will be equal to 90 degrees. And again, D will also be equal to 90 degrees. They also told me that BD is a chord of the circle. Then they say B1 is equals to 67,5. Now, since B1 is equals to 67,5, what I am going to do now is to check another. Actually, I'm going to look at a chord or an arc that subtends B1. And for me to do that, obviously, I'll have to check what subtends B1. And the only chord or arc that I find will be that AD. And I'm going to check that AD, does it subtend any other angle? And I noticed that AD also subtends C2. So that's why C2 will also be equals to 67,5. Now let's check if indeed C2 is subtended by AD. Now let's check, and there it is. C2 is subtended by AD. And both of them are subtended by AD. And the fact that both of them are subtended by AD, that's why they will be equal. That's it. I haven't read the questions. I'm just reading the information. You can actually do this in like 2 minutes or so. And then they told me that C1 is 45. So if C1 is equals to 45, I'm going to do the same thing. What subtends C1? And what I find to subtend C1 will be AB. Does AB subtend any other angle? And the answer is yes, it subtends that angle over there. I don't know what to call it, but I'll just say it's BDA, all right? So that's why BDA is equals to 45 degrees. You got it. Now, immediately after getting those angles, I also noticed that, I needed to show you what subtends BDA and C1. It is this chord AB. That's why those two angles are equal. But on top of that, please note that I did specify this earlier on that B1 plus B2 is 90 and angle D is equals to 90. So I can easily calculate B2, which will be 22,5. I can also calculate A2, which is, I calculated CDB, which is 45, and A2 there will also be 22,5 angles in the same segment, and obviously A1 will be 45 angles in the same segment, just like I've proved the other ones. I haven't even answered the question yet, and already my diagram is complete. Now, let's see what they're going to ask. They want us to prove that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now, triangle ABC will be, obviously, it's that triangle that has two purple sides and one green side. In that triangle, actually, it is an isosceles triangle because you'll notice that A1 is equals to C1. So what I did to do that, I said B1 plus B2 is equals to 90. And C1 is equals to 45. Therefore, A1 will be 45. And that means that AB will be equal to BC. Side, opposite, equal angles. So basically, it's two equal sides that are opposite to two equal angles. And therefore, I can conclude that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, two equal sides and two equal angles. That's it. Now in B, they want us to prove that A1 is equals to twice A2. I think I have proved that A2 was 22,5 and A1 was 45. I did show it in the diagram, but how did we put it up? So you will notice that in the diagram, C2 is equals to 67,5. And I did show you that angle D is equals to 90 degrees, which meant that angle A2 will be equal to 22,5 sum of interior angles of a triangle. And therefore, we know that A1 is equals to 45. We calculated it above. That means A1 will be twice 22,5, and 22,5 is equals to A2. That's why we say A1 is equals to twice angle A2. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Try this one out and try that one out as well. All right. Check you guys in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you have any thing that you would like me to go through. Just leave it under the comment section or send me an email. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Tshwane, Pretoria, Cape Town, Devon, thank you for your support. Joburg, Soweto, what else is after Soweto? I forgot. Yeah, those are the top districts or cities that are watching. And I really appreciate it. I'm really thankful. Khotso.